XANTARES has to be careful. Bunny hopping away, has a smoke he can deploy, and here comes that push once again. Norbert, he's tucking down, but Dexter's here, and he gets the opener.
Yeah, aggressive. He's going to keep on going. Dexter swinging on him down towards Banana, but that's the trade. Now Flit, he's trying to activate out a boiler. Could catch off JDC, and it's another good kill.
Yeah, it's a good peek out, but the kills come back and forth. torji with one in response, and he's still taking these duels. Has Frozen up in the apps as well. A cheeky position. He's going to find the bomb. Jame, he's running around the corner with the bomb in his hands, but Kicker's quick on the response. These kills, these trades are absolutely fast.
2 versus 2. They're rotating in here, one in top brackets. That's a great molly. It's going to force up torji in towards the apartments. Tucking down into the graveyard is Kick. It has to be careful here.
Feels like Exertion has the read on this, knows it here. They're both watching this position. torji checks in on it. Yeah, they know he's here. You can tell, waiting for the head to pop up, but he's not giving it to them quite yet. Frozen's going to start to, or Exertion's going to start to make his way forward. torji peeking out for this player backside. The graveyard player still not swinging out. Exertion's walked out and found him, and what a double tap to open things up for Exertion.
Really nice positioning though. You got torji now, who's going to step in towards the site. Frozen was locking off the Raptor long. torji and JDC combine.
Well, that's fantastic. Exactly what they needed. Flashbang coming through to try and support something, but once again, Jame and Norbert, what can you do here? Norbert looking for the opening. A little bit awkward on that jump, but a good spray conversion to find JDC. He's pushing forward, and Jame has hit an absolute slammer. torji taken out, puts it now onto Exertion and Frozen. Bomb about to be punched into the corner of the site, and Jame has made his way in towards pit. Exertion spotted him. That's the kill they needed. Now it's all on Norbert, and a good initial kill, but Exertion is there for the immediate trade. Look at it sent by torji. That's not an AWP. He's been downgraded significantly, but Frozen
doesn't quite land the shot, but he does fall back. Exertion's rotated in the meantime, but then Flit activates on this lurk. In fact, it's going to bring the entire forces back towards A because Frozen's fallen in the meantime. JDC, they don't know about his position. He's just going to tuck on towards the balcony. He drops Fame. Can he do any more?
JDC trying to clear out from apartments while that smoke blocks off his teammates out long, and JDC is going to find Flit. That is a huge kill to find. Jame now with the AWP, the only one remaining. One kill, and the trade is immediate from JDC.
Molotovs being exchanged, another one being deployed by Frozen. That's going to funnel Kick it straight into the fight.
Ooh, lovely jump up onto the sandbags. That kill, and torji's there to support as well. Fame trying to swing on for a trade and won't be getting anything. 2 players tucked in here. You're never going to be expecting this. Going to be swinging out. Frozen taking first contact, baiting in Exertion, but he might not even be needed. Frozen is coming up big, runs out of bullets, swaps to the USP. The bomb plant goes down, but Norbert is alone. And Frozen, who needs a rifle when you've got a pistol? So going to have everyone here in place with 35 seconds left. A player has dropped into mini pit though. Flit has made his way through, but torji on the site with the AWP is still hitting shots. JDC next to him is the only defender left, and oh my god, Norbert clears him. The pre-fire onto that angle leaves it now onto Exertion and onto Frozen, but a great timing from Exertion puts it back into the 2 versus 2. Slowly making his way forward. Can't quite spot Jame. Shrouded in the shadows. And Flit, he's known in here. Frozen though deals with Jame. Flit gets damaged in the process. He's so low. Spots the cross though from Frozen. That clock's slowly ticking. Frozen has to find him. Flit just playing with time. Tucking in here. Swings out at a good time, and Frozen does find him. Should be just enough time on that clock.
Does get it.
Ooh.
Just about.
Echoes throughout the server, and well, Outsiders, they want none of it.
Flit. Oh, okay, good trade. JDC, that's an important one. Now he's trying to survive Exertion, running in towards this bomb site. Crossfire can be established. Outside, this short presence again. JDC dispatches of Fame, and there is Exertion from the bomb site. Frozen can rotate over 2. It's just Norbert, and whilst he does find one, the HE will finish him off. He's feeling a little bit hot under the collar. Gets burnt down, but more importantly, escapes. And somehow, Dexter's found Norbert.
Uh-oh. Dexter tries to throw a nade, and Flick gets the punish. That's a classic Dexter moment. The opening kill, not the death. Puts us into this 4-on-4, and ooh, that's a good flashbang. Exertion, fully blind. They know exactly where he is. Goes for the fight. Frozen trying to support him with Natus of his own.
Flit working forward in towards the balcony. Wants to be the first person to take contact here because MOUZ know he's the lurk player. Smoke comes in at Moto, and Flit finds JDC. That's the bomb site.
Have to go for this one, so there's still a chance for MOUZ, but it's an incredibly difficult round.
They can throw that one down a little bit deeper. It isolates the angles, completely obscures vision towards pit. So they try and fight their way forward on the site, but Flit, the spam, it's just enough anyway, and torji can't find anything on the sniper. So Outsiders will take 5.
Smoke's being deployed by MOUZ. A counter, perfect from Outsiders. It looks like to push through this. Norbert up on the oranges with the dualies. He's going to do so much work. Might not even be needed, though, because Kicket has doubled up, and they can't do with either of these players. Jame, he responds with a kill of his own as well. They walk straight into this triple stack. And Dexter, he's trying to prize something here. There's nothing. The smokes are fading. 20 seconds left on the clock. Dexter can't find anything. They're not presenting the kill. That's one onto Kicker, but they've doubled up in towards New Box. It's exactly the play they did. Dexter's still fighting, though. He's still finding these kills, but it doesn't matter. Fame eventually deals with him, leaving it all onto JDC, and there's simply not enough time to work with. 5 seconds. He wants to die, trying to take the fight to them, and he's going to take down Flip, but now he survives after time, and even that's denied.
So he's the unknown entity, and James even here with the AWP.
Flip was considering going for the info. Norbert in pit, though. He's come up good with one. Repositioning as well. Nice incendiary to slow down Exertion. Can't peek off that. Now Torji starts to accelerate, trying to find a player here. They spot Jame, but can't find the shot. He's playing around that smoke. Flip's dealt with Dexter as well. Torji and Exertion have to come up big here. Good kill onto Jame. They start to get past Flit to get onto this site, and Flit is doing the damage. Last player out towards Long. Fame has found Exertion, and look at the health points for Torji.
This is so difficult. There's no utility. He is peeking for this, though. Fame, has he been spotted? Yes, but he hits the headshot anyway. 1 versus 1, and Outsiders, they come out on top.
But he's the only defender on the site. He's going to get spotted now. Gets a good kill onto Exertion. Dexter's found Flit, but the bomb still has to get through, and it's getting scary here. It has crossed Jame. He's the only one here. Drops Torji, staying alive, but there's no time. They've played the game of Outsiders, and they've come out behind Norbert. A lovely double up at the end.
He's just positioned on site. The rotations, they're already here. This is so difficult. The time, again, it is running low. MOUZ need to get a move on.
Oh, Flit's just run through the smoke, and he's found one. He knows where a second is, but Dexter's walked in. Jame has removed. Norbert is still here, though, and he's still shooting players. Torji's brought down low. That bomb has to go down. There's 4 seconds left. Start planning it. Dexter, he can't do anything. The bomb goes down, but what does it matter? Torji's the only one left, and he is removed immediately. Molotov, that is going to confirm his suspicions. Now he repositions to play behind it. Holding the slither gap. He's not actually spotting anyone, but Torji spots him. There's a lack of smoke for Dexter. That's a deagle shot. Oh my god, it's another. Dexter deagling everybody in the server right now. Flit and kick it. They call it off. And a chance. We get to see this again. What is that shot onto Jame? Oh my god, Dexter. Fame in towards oranges. He's ready for this fight. JDC leading the charge. Is clearing it, but Fame comes out better on the kill. Frozen is... found that one and manages to enable the bomb to come through.
That was really nice from Kicker. The fact he's not forcing the issue. Frozen's even baited out the peak, not quite happening. And now the spam, it's perfect. Torji, 1 versus 3, gets rid of the SMG and Banana, but now there's still 2 more potential problems, and he can't quite hit the first. Jame misses the shot. Now it's a 1 versus 1, but Kicker chimes in. What a round.
Fame can still disrupt things. Frozen considering it, and that's a good opener. The flash comes through, but it's a moment too late. Frozen, he had vision enough to spot out Fame. Going
to be joined in with Dexter, hot under the collar, and Frozen will remove. That's another opening.
Yeah, Kicker could not go anywhere, and neither can Flit. He's going straight to the grave. Jame with the AWP is going to catch off Frozen, trying to just dry cross to get the information. But that is information, because now you know Norbert is the sole defender on A. 4 T start to come through now. The rotation from Jame is going to arrive late, but Norbert gets it open onto Exertion for free. He's brought down low once again, but we're seeing what he can do. Doesn't matter. JDC does the work, and Jame is having none of it. Here comes the rotations, though. They are going to arrive here, but it's not until the smokes have already come down. Fame, he's alive, but he's not anymore. He was the only one on the site. As you mentioned, good damage onto JDC, but it can't be converted into a kill. The bomb goes down. Kick it, just spraying wildly with the 5-7, and Dexter with the AK comes up better.
Now Jame peeking in towards Ruins. Flit tries to find his way through, and Jame misses the shot. That's it. 5 versus 1. Norbert has to try and do it all, but it's very difficult. MOUZ will be taking the pick of Outsiders, and then will they head onto Mirage with that map advantage in the semi-final.
But Outsiders may be a little bit different. Exertion, he's going to be leading the charge outside of Apartment. Fantastic opening kill on towards Fame. Kicker trying to get something in response, but he's forced off the angle, and they're trying to take back the control, but Kicker is still here, and he manages to deal with JDC.
Aggressive Flit. He's found Torji as well. Exertion stepping in, isolating the gunfight. Now be careful. Kicker is here, and he's already found a kill into the round. It'll be Flit to actually eliminate him. Man advantage for the Outsiders.
That's a huge kill from Dexter, though, and Frozen gets another. It's all now onto Jame, Kit and Smoke and Armor. With this USP, just needs to hit a couple of taps. Has time to work with, and that's the first kill coming through. Smoke being dropped, but it's not going to actually be covering the bomb. He's got off the mark a little bit, taps it. Frozen, he's just slowly creeping forward. Good swing onto Jame. Missed shot there, missed opportunity. And the time is ticking down low. Jame gets the kill. And oh my god, it's down to the wire, but he might have just... Oh, misses out by a millisecond.
Needs to start making a move. Can he catch out Flit? Not quite. But here comes the hit on towards B. Fame scoped up, removes torZe.
Yeah, huge kill to find Frozen. JDC looking for something in response, but Norbert's here as well. And every single CT is over on this side of the map. Frozen, what are you going to be doing? 1 versus 4 and make it 0 versus 4 as Norbert dispatches of him as well.
It does, but if you look at the positions of the outsiders, you look at how passive they're set up in. They can make inroads towards connector. That's fine. Fame can even cut this one off. That's the bomb. That's dropped in the open. And it gets a lot more difficult. torZe scoping up Kicker. He's been there, but accounted for. And the follow-up as well on towards Jame. Okay, has an idea that Norbert could be in towards short. Oh my god! It even hits Fame. Okay, torZe, you made this one doable, but that's the bomb dropped. No opportunity. Frozen trying to chase him down, but Norbert wins out the fight in the end.
Kicker, he's not smoked off, so he can stay fighting. They want to establish control in towards jungle, but Flit doesn't want to have any of it. And Kicker, he's made his way out as well, taking the fight to them, but another deagle shot from Dexter. Flit has removed him though, and over the other side of the map, Exertion, he's still on this B site, and he's trying to find out this player over here, but he's the only one left. This flank is now, well, it's the only part of the assault, and Norbert, he deals with him.
Very strong CT side from the outsiders. They will take 10 as the sides will now transition over.
Exertion on a quick flank as well. This is a good setup from MOUZ. JDC finds the opener onto Fame as well. They can't flush him out because torZe's on the site supporting, but he has been dealt with. Frozen's found another JDC. He's running out of bullets, and he gets overwhelmed, but here's Exertion on that flank. Spots the back of a player dropping down towards Van.
Does he get him? Not quite, but he plays trigger discipline. Finds out. Oh, Flit's not even looking. Exertion, he's done everything. Frozen steps in on towards Jame, and whilst it's a bomb plant, MOUZ take the round. Has to be careful, could be caught off guard. If Fame takes the first contact here, that could be everything, but instead it's Flit. Fame swings back out, and Dexter with the trade.
Yeah, good kills back and forth. Jame looking to find a response here, and the reposition, there it is. Dexter goes down, Frozen. He's forced to come over, but the utility, Kicker, it's swinging before it blooms. And look at the positions, the bomb, it still has to be collected.
That's the best bit. 1 minute left on the clock. Outsiders, they can just go back. James being proactive, gets legged JDC, but he's still here for the fight. Swaps over to the pistol, and guess what? That's the avenue opened up for B, because Norbert's in apartment.
Oh my god, what is this round, Frozen? He's asking the same question. JDC almost gets caught up. Well, he does in the end. The duel does not favor him, you can see. He's a little bit frazzled after that one. Now Frozen, he has to be cool, calm, and collected. Not smoke, Jame. Why are you gonna do it to him like that? Oh, the peak almost comes through. 2 HP, but Jame comes through. Bomb's still on the ground. Exertion starts to rotate over, and there's JDC, but he misses the opportunity. A lot of pressure now onto Frozen, and rotators come through from Exertion, but he is fully smoked off. Frozen, he's being accounted for as well. They're not taking this fight. One player out towards short does go down. Flick gets that one for free. Oh my god, Frozen is still fighting, still gets another 2 kills in response, but Exertion is on the site, as is torZe. He's in towards Market, and what a shot from Exertion, but now he's the only one left, and they're coming from both angles. Exertion holding for this contact. Flick gets the opener onto torZe though. Exertion is still here. He might go unaccounted for, but Jame has found Dexter.
That's the bomb site opened up. Exertion has to find a kill here. Has to. Otherwise, MOUZ will potentially have to try and save Fame. Oh, he's accounting for it, but he gets lost in the smoke. Exertion's still alive. That bomb needs to go down.
Yeah, they're going for the open plant there. They have to reposition. Exertion, this incendiary is huge. It's going to go onto all of them. They are burning alive, and they have to stand out and fight, and that's where Exertion comes through. But there's 2 players back in Firebox, and there's only 1 CT left. Exertion, he's all alone with 2 to find. Knows where 1 is, but not ready for the second. Looking for this fight. Jame is jump peeking the angle, but it's all a bait, and it doesn't even matter.
And now potentially Outsiders are 5 kills away from this decider. The double push in towards under JDC, dodging the flash, but Fame with the first quick trade out. But Norbert, he's here in support. Everyone is falling for MOUZ. And then you look at the other area of the map, right? You got Dexter in towards Palace. torZe with the scout long way off. Frozen has to stand and deliver. There's the first and the second. Kick-It falls by the wayside. This is recoverable for MOUZ.
Now Flit doesn't want to let him, but it doesn't matter. Frozen is ice cold, and he is taking every single fight and winning it. Jame now, he can pick up that bomb at the very least, but he's into this 1 versus 3. A well-timed piece of utility might make that a 1v2, but he's not going to throw it yet. Ooh, here it comes. That nade, is it going to hit the mark? No, Frozen dodges.
Lock off. Look at Dexter. Creeping back in. Jame, he's ready for it. He's accounting for it. If he finds this kill, there's a way back in. He can maybe even head towards this A bomb site 30 seconds. What's he going to try and do? Peeking in. Swaps to the AK. In towards unders. That's been heard by torZe at the very least. Jame, are you going to account for this position? 20 seconds. You've got to get a move on.
Just the USP, though, for torZe, and that's not enough. It didn't come through, but so it has been Frozen. Both of them limping. Frozen did everything to make this possible for MOUZ, but Jame is still standing, and he pulls off the 1v3 to take Mirage.
Who else but Jame? It's Jame time on Mirage, and Outsiders will convert. We need to go the full distance here, and we will, in fact, see Ancient.
That's Exertion. Not unconnected. Not a new player from the Academy League.
Not yet.
Close combat with the dualies. Comes out big. Bomb dropped as well. Looking for more fights here onto Jame. Can't quite connect, but he's doing all the damage and he's still fighting. So many bullets in the chamber. Eventually has to go for that reload, but he has support as well. That bomb is just sitting in his grasp and he still fights. Exertion doing everything here in Cave.
He's doing well, isn't he? That's the bomb drop. Fame now needs to waste his Molotov to force them back. Going into the fight, but it's actually torZe with another pair of dual Berettas to just make this one uncomfortable.
So many more pistols to MOUZ. You can see why it's coming out ahead for them. Jame trying to get something done, but there's Exertion again. Split, what can he do? Well, he can get torZe and maybe some dual Berettas if he wants them. No, going to be the P250. He swaps to, and there's JDC on the flank, suspecting that something might be up. That Molotov's definitely going to be revealing it. torZe has an open bomb site to now take these shots from. That's the first connecting, but JDC gets cleared. And now the smoke does come through and there's no vision.
Here comes the rotations. Frozen's got to try and push in another flashbang. Going to halt his progress for just a moment. Now chiming in with JDC. Jame, he's moved in. Norbert's taking the contact. torZe could be baited perfectly. Nice shot. Is he ready for Jame? No, absolutely not. And he's playing the trigger discipline. He's just waiting. torZe removed. AWP recovered.
That's a fantastically played by Jame. Exertion's going to get caught up from behind as well, but no, Swivel just in time. But Dexter has been smoked off, which moves it all now onto Exertion. Has a smoke of his own that he's going to deploy to try and play around, and they know where at least Jame is, and he's got him on an elevated angle looking for the fight. Exertion, he does it all for MOUZ.
Overwatch, and that means Jame's still got room to wiggle on A.
JDC just walks into Fame's crosshair. torZe, a lot of pressure on him, but Exertion has dealt with Flit, and Exertion's finding Kickit as well. It's a one-man army. The X Factor triples up. Yeah, Norbert's repositioning pushes in towards Temple. Jame at the off angle, looking like the first contact, taking the fight onto Dexter, but he comes out ahead, which puts now everything onto Norbert, and he's been spotted by Exertion. The retake comes through for MOUZ, but really, Exertion 4 in the round. Yeah, Jame didn't spot him. Going to be caught out as he goes for the plant, but now he's aware, and look at this reposition from Fame trying to take the fight. JDC does not feel confident swinging out, and Norbert was tucked in the corner the whole time. JDC trying his hardest now to deal with Jame, but he's just sitting behind the boxes, firing off the shots, brought so low. JDC just wants to finish the job, and he runs out of bullets. It's a no-scope from Jame, and now Frozen arrives, and somehow Jame is standing. The USB eventually does the job. Frozen swaps to the AWP, spots the shoulder, but Fame wins it out. He was taken out early, and that can be a disaster for this squad.
It can be, but JDC's found Jame. Trying to creep his way forward in towards A. JDC now to be retested because there's more players approaching.
Well, there it is. Fame comes through with the kill. JDC was trying to reposition there, and Fame has also picked up the AWP and dealt with Frozen. The A bomb site now completely open, and Kickit sitting in the smoke. Wants to punish Exertion's tricks, but no, Exertion is ready for it. He's wise for it, but it doesn't matter. Fame, the secondary AWP for the squad, making him look like Jame with a few nice kills. 2 versus 2 now as this retake commences. This is tricky. They're both going to be coming from the same position, but also they might not be accounted for because of this. Exertion going to make his way across and not spot anyone. Norbert, he's accounted for now. It's all into Fame. Open this round up, but the bomb's being defused, and Exertion, of course, hits another. First half's not even over yet. There's still plenty of rounds left to play. And he's already out here on 20 kills. Dominant performance. I mean, look at this.
Oh, it's unbelievable. I don't think that Flit's been spotted out towards middle. So now they're going to have this crunch if Frozen does swing out on the position. In fact, it's Frozen. He does catch out Flit.
Well timed in the trade spacing. Not quite there. torZe gets a nice kill into Fame. He was looking to get the refrag onto Frozen, and torZe punishes with the swing. Now Exertion on this boost can be activated. Kicker falls, and they feel they have to go for this. Norbert has found an opening, and Exertion's trying to run through, but he burns alive. That's given them the way in to get this bomb down.
Smoke is blocking torZe's vision. In fact, it's frozen. He's going to try and peek on in. Norbert being brought down low. Jame needs to step in, trying to support. There it is. 1 versus 2 still on the cards.
Yeah, JDC's got utility as well. Smoke can be deployed. Jame has no vision, but he's lined himself up. Holding on the angle, waiting for it to come through, hits the shot, the adjustment at the very last second, dropping the flashbang. JDC is sticking this 10 seconds, no kit, and Jame just gonna run through the smoke to get the 5th round.
Of course it's Jame. He's inevitable for a clutch in this series. So Outsiders will give themselves stable footing. 5 rounds as they swap over to the defensive side of Ancient. It's these Glocks against the USPs. They're going to try and take the fight at range. Outsiders weren't expecting that. 1-for-1 trade. It's still a 4 versus 4.
And Exertion's still holding this, and that's a bit of utility thrown through. The fake flashbang, another dink. Jame, he's brought down low, but the kills are coming through for the CTs. torZe's forced off the angle. Dexter is rotated all the way through, though. Coming through, gets with the one on the bomb, and he's holding the angle. Dexter tapping Jame. He's on nothing, but they are protecting him, and torZe can't do a thing.
How has Jame stayed alive?
And now he can start to find space here. They've gotten all the control. Jame, even through the smoke, hits Exertion. Dexter on the side. He does find Fame. That's huge. And he's looking for more. Looking for this fight onto Norbert. He's done it. Frozen deals the kick out. MOUZ are finding a way into this.
They are, but Flit in between the back lines. Jame, he's locking off this donut position. The timer is ticking down low. Outsiders with only 1 kit need to find a way out, and they can't. They're going to concede this one to MOUZ.
They had everything in the right place there. All the players, but Dexter, you can't account for that. Norbert falls back after that initial volley, and Frozen has just walked all the way up, catches Fame off guard, and now Norbert, he's trying to account for it, trying to find this duel set up in the crossfire, and Exertion walks straight into it, but now they know exactly where he is, and it's a bait throw. Kicker in the cave, doing everything. Dexter, all on his shoulders, doubles up, and now it's the battle of the IGLs, punching in the ditch. It's a few seconds left, but it doesn't matter. The AWP hits the shot. Jame rotating over, and well, that's actually just pushed him right into where the rest of the attack's coming through. JDC manages to dodge, but can't dodge the bullets of Fame, who doubles up. torZe goes down as well. The bomb in the open. Exertion, they know you're here, but still, Kicker does go down, and he's holding for more. Exertion might have just done it, but the bomb is still in the open. They have to find Jame. They have to find Fame, and Jame is on the side with a Tech 9. Fame has found Dexter as well, and they're still fighting. It's all now onto Exertion, and there's Fame.
Either the extinguish of a smoke grenade or just the presence Flit finds Exertion. Again, the second player in towards mid. It all hinges on this B attack. Kickert with the MP9 says no. Dexter drops that bomb, tries to create more space. 2 versus 4, but that's where Norbert chimes in. torZe, AWP, has to find everything, but Flit can catch him out. I thought it was going to be another no-scope moment. 27-16, by the way. Punches in these digits does JDC. 3 versus 3. Norbert wins out the fight in Donut.
Yeah, it's a huge kill to find. Now they feel uncomfortable. This late flank from Frozen is so far away. Exertion and JDC have to come up big, but now it's just Exertion. Well, now it is just Frozen, the only one left, and there's a smoke blocking off all his vision. They're jumping onto the bomb now, trying to spam through. Oh my god, he almost hits it, runs out of bullets. Oh, it's unfortunate for Frozen.
Reinvesting. Jame on the AWP. It's aggressive out middle. Here comes the fight. Fame and Jame combine. 2-man advantage now for Outsiders.
Frozen looking desperate, and it's not going to reward him with a kill. Norbert punishes JDC and torZe. What can you do? Not a lot. torZe falls. JDC, the only one remaining. And 5 CTs on the other side. Outsiders looking primed to take that position in the finals.
It was the hero in Cologne. The crowd were all behind it, but now in Rotterdam, can JDC survive? Gets the first, but now needs a full house. Otherwise, the Outsiders will potentially completely ruin their dreams. Kickert does lock that one in after a very explosive series. Outsiders are through to the final.
Rotterdam, we can hear you. Outsiders, they take the map. They're going through to the finals, looking dominant on Ancient. Send MOUZ home.
What a recovery, especially on that CT side. I mean, that was an 8-0 start, as you mentioned, but Outsiders dig in deep. They love to go the distance. You can see how much it means to them.